Now I am going to prove to you that this recipe is very special. This is one of the best pumpkin cake ever, very moist and delicious. Stay tuned and let's bake. Here is all the ingredients I will be needing for today's recipe. But first, let me say a very big thank you to my returning subscribers for tuning in. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Annie Krieger. Thank you so much for watching. I promise you will never want to have any other cake apart from pumpkin cake. It was so good. Thank you so much guys for watching. Now let's begin with our dry ingredients listed out on the screen. You want to pass all that through a sieve, generously incorporate everything and set aside. Next is our wet ingredient. Get a bowl, introduce the items listed out on the screen. And then you want to get your hand mixer, generously mix until it is nice and creamy. After achieving this nice creamy batter consistency you see on the screen, you want to drop your oil step by step. Continue to whisk as you go. After adding my oil, next I will introduce my 60-gram milk. Please make sure all the ingredients are on room temperature. This will give you a very nice and perfect batter just like this. To my wet ingredient, I will introduce my pumpkin puree. You can go for canned pumpkin puree or homemade pumpkin puree. For the homemade pumpkin puree, what I did was just roast my pumpkin to reduce some amount of juice, some amount of liquid. You want to make sure the wet ingredients are well incorporated. At this point, we will introduce our dry ingredients. Now use your whisk because spatula wasn't doing justice for me at this point, so use a whisk and stir in everything generously. Avoid over stirring your batter, please. Okay, all you need to do is just making sure there is no lumps in your batter. At this point, you will get any of your baking foam. You might get the lower one or higher one, or you can as well bake this into two. But remember, the higher it is, the more time it takes to bake. The lower it is, the shorter time it takes to bake. Okay, so now spread in some amount of butter to your foam and dusting flour. Pour in your butter and bake at 170 degrees C for 60 minutes. 60 minutes later, guys, this is what we have. Isn't this looking good? Now remember, I baked mine because my baking foam, it's a little bit high. So if you have lower baking foam, it will take you lesser time to bake. Our butter is very light, so it takes time to get all well baked, and that shows that it is going to be super moist, super yummy, super soft. Like guys, I don't know the word to describe this cake, but it was one of the best cake I've ever eaten. I am not joking. It's my #1 recipe, and I hope you still enjoy watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is pumpkin season, so stay connected because we are going to give you pumpkin recipes. Okay, so again, the next day, because I had to let it completely cool down, The next day you want to grab a bowl, introduce some amount of whipping cream, okay, heavy cream, and whip just like this. Add in some drops of honey, okay, or sugar if you have any, but the honey, the combination with honey was just amazing. So I went in with some cheese cream, okay, then add in some lemon juice. The lemon juice will just give you that nice harmony taste, okay. Now you want to get your spatula and stir in everything. In this bowl I have my whipped cream, honey, and cheese cream, okay. So this is what we have. This cake is just a simple tea cake, you know. Hobby, my husband needed something cake, you know, so, and it is pumpkin season, so we had to go for pumpkin cake. Now you can cut your cake in the middle and spread in some cream, or just spread on top, but the cake was so moist, so I decided to just spread on top just like this. After then you want to go in with some pumpkin seed, but I'm not a fan of pumpkin seed, I don't know, for one reason. Or you can go in with some walnuts, some nuts, okay, any nuts of your choice is perfect. And this is my I just chopped it and spread out on top. Now on top of this cream, again, after the nuts, I went in with some honey. Like, guys, you need to go for honey because the combination was just absolutely good, and I'm sure you will love it. And that's it. Very simple cake, very fast, no stress, and it tasted, let me say it again, beyond words. I hope you enjoy watching, guys. Let's see what inside looks like. Now look at this, look at this. My daughter is not a fan of cake, but like, I don't know, she really enjoyed this, and I did, hobby did, everybody did, and I hope you will also enjoy this recipe. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your loved ones. Leave your opinion in the comment section, and see you all in my next one. Thank you so much, and bye for now.